above and beyond you knowing yung papasukan mo, it's also very important that the time and the effort that you put into it for it to be successful is very, very important. Kasi if it was so easy, then everyone would be super rich then kung ganun lang kadali yung, I guess, yung business, no matter if it's a franchise or not as well.
So dapat talaga tutok ka in any business. Everyone has heard it. People have been saying it. Pag hindi ka tutok sa isang high-functioning business, it's very hard.
Hi everyone, we're back in the vlog. We have a very, very, very special guest today. In my opinion, one of the best singers in the country in this generation. One of the best that we've ever seen, Christian Bautista. But above and beyond him being a singer, what I like about it is he has a mindset that's so amazing when it comes to personal finance and his personal investment. So we all know you as a singer, someone that knows what he's doing, and you're one of the best in your field. But how did you start though in your journey towards saving and investing? What's the mindset behind it? Because a lot of people in your industry are known for spending a lot, one day millionaire type of mindset. What caused you to be different?
I like to thank my parents and my godparents for instilling in me a sense of saving and investing. Early on, even before I was a singer, we would not be too luxurious. We would not need to buy expensive things. If it works, if it will cause us to save, then we will get that option or that brand.
Mm-hmm.
When I became a singer and talent fees started coming in, they told me to invest first. Kasi honestly, the first thing that comes to my mind talaga is get a sports car immediately.
Okay.
Have the money, get a sports car. So they told me, why don't you invest in a property that's nearby? So what do you mean? There's an apartment structure nearby that is for sale. So we checked it out, and apparently it was foreclosed by the bank, and that started it all for me. So when I discovered foreclosed properties, that started it. So after that, I started, I guess, my financial journey, so to speak.
We all go through this naman, that there must be something that you really, really like to buy and you're so tempted to buy it. How do you convince yourself that wag na muna ngayon? What do you do?
I have to have enough money for emergencies first, just in case there's an emergency, whether sickness or someone needs help. I have to have enough money for my personal expense. This is when I was single, hindi pa ako married noon. Kasi ngayon married na. Kasi now, of course, I have to have money for my future family. And when that's all covered, when I'm safe, and when some of my bank accounts cover a lot of years in advance, and then maybe I will, enjoy naman my hard-earned money. Kasi it's not bad naman to spend for things that you don't really need, but sometimes when you spend too much and you're wiped out, pagdating ng calamities, you have nothing, then that it becomes bad. Pero if you have enough, i-enjoy mo din naman.
And that's something that's so admirable, no? And especially having savings right now is so important because we don't know how long this lockdown will end. And when there's a lot of good times, parang everyone wants to either expand their business massively or spend well, and people don't want their money to rot in the bank. But times like this, savings will show you that it's so important. You said that you bumped into discovered foreclosures. How did that go? Parang foreclosures in the real estate world, no, it's one of the toughest types of investing styles, and that's one of the things you've specialized into pa?
Well, di naman specialized din. Siguro by chance, or siguro God showed me a special deal, I guess. So parang we saw these apartments for sale. Then we checked it out, who owned it. The bank owned it pala. Tapos it was foreclosed pala. No one wanted to touch it or buy it for some reason. We investigated. We found out why. We asked help from lawyers that we know on how to properly go about in buying this property legally. They were able to solve whatever problem that was, and the bank was able to sell the lot to us. yes, it is hard. Some of the foreclosed properties would have some legal issues or would have other issues. But if you're smart enough to know how to deal with them, and when you have the right people, it is possible to get a very good deal. And yeah, they're now fully operational.
For foreclosures, the best technique that they can do is look at the bank's list of properties that are foreclosed, or is there another approach to find better deals off of it also?
I always go to the bank's list all the time. Kahit magde-deposit ako ng cheque, parang, hi, can I get your
Okay.
foreclosed list? Or
Okay.
could you send me the link? Kasi may mga websites na ngayon na nandun lahat ng foreclosed. Also, I found the properties that are near me or my family. So, para I have some people who can look after it even if I'm not there. Kasi if foreclosed naman, pero nasa other island naman, wala kang time to fix it up, wala kang time to sell it, hindi mo rin maasikaso. So, foreclosed properties that are near my vicinity.
Are you strict in picking those properties? Meaning, some people, ayaw nila yung may nakatira pa kasi additional hassle. Some naman, gusto nila yung may nakatira because more problems, they get to get it at a cheaper price. What's the better route for people who want to go into this?
I investigate first kung sino yung nakatira. Maayos ba sila? Na caretaker? Do they know the property well? Will they cheat on me? Are they good with money? If they are, by all means, stay. Pero if they're troublesome, mayabang, or merong mga connected na people na hindi maganda, then I don't. I kick them out.
Galing, that's a good tip. It's nice no kasi not everyone goes into foreclosure because it's hard also, and things like that will help people who want to go into it. Did this cause you to really like real estate above other investments? We talked about offline, and then you said that you're really more into real estate than other types of asset classes as well.
As of the moment, yes, because nga before the lockdown, my singing career would really take a lot of time. I would have to fly out to the provinces or in other countries. I would need a business that can run with just not a very, very big effort. I don't always have to be there every single day. Kasi some of the main problems lang that can come up are, for example, nasira yung tubo or the drain, right? I can immediately send someone there to fix it up. I only step in when, for example, 2-3 months nang hindi nagbabayad yung renter and ayaw umalis. Yun yung mga sakit ng ulo. Parang, why? I had an experience that they just left everything. Because we were trying to contact them, wala. All the numbers, all the addresses, wala. They just left everything there. They just didn't let us know the reason why. So, syempre, then I would have to step in. Pero those are just occasional cases. I can still do my singing, and the for rent properties would still run on its own, and I would have one of my family members look at it or just collect fees, ganyan.
A lot of people would say that it's very, very passive, but I've seen so many people na natalbugan ng cheque sa rents nila. Tapos pag maniningil na sila, galit pa yung taong nagpatalbog ng check for them. Has that ever happened to you?
Oh yeah.
What should people do in those scenarios na lang? Lawyer na kagad or pakiusap na lang?
Again, investigate. What is the reason? Halimbawa, ito yung mga excuses na binibigay. Namatay si ganito, wala nang ibang or buntis. Okay, sige, I'll give you 1 more month kasi that's a serious issue. Tapos the second month, if it's like the same excuse, third month, the same excuse, wala na. I have it locked or memo na agad. Sometimes they take advantage of you talaga eh. If the reason is really true naman and you have enough money naman to survive even without the rent, and you may be able to help that person, then I will extend help. Pero if you're abusing it, I just immediately send them a memo na to move out.
Having the experience in this field already, you get a feel already kung sino talaga yung genuine and then sino yung nang-aabuso dun sa ginagawa mo.
You'll never know.
That's so interesting.
First month, they're okay. The next year, they're not. So you'll never really know. There's some people na sobrang okay, sobrang bait, pero they're let go by the company, so sayang. Meron dadating na okay, few months, the next few months, they're lying to you. You'll never really know. Always be on your toes.
Okay. How long have you been in this industry already, in real estate?
Siguro mga more than 10 years, maybe.
Being there for more than a decade, any tips for people who want to enter this? Especially right now, 2020, there might be some deals because people might sell lower kasi uncertainty going on with their jobs and whatever businesses that they have, or other people might be liquid. There might be good deals over the next months. So for people who want to enter just now, anything that you could, I guess, insights that could help them.
All right. Again, I'm not an expert, but I would go to the banks again and try to get their foreclosed lists. I would, read the newspapers, read online. I always want, yung mga below market price. That's all I get. Below market price. I don't even get yung hindi pa gawa.
Reselling.
Sorry. Pre-selling. Thank you, sir. Kasi parang ini-estimate ko parang kailan ba mabubuo to? Tapos yung loss ko, tapos yung kita ko. So, I usually buy below market na buo na. Para once I get it, pwede ko na iparent agad or pwede ko na ibenta agad if it's built and sell. It's great to have different kinds of investments, right? Long term for times like this. Short term if you need cash right away. Best to have both options.
What's easier to do for starters? Buy something with the intent to sell it after X number of years, or buy it and then have it rented out? Second question, that what has been the most fruitful for you as well?
Depends on your location. So for example, if it's in BGC, buy and then rent agad, because there's so many people who want to rent in BGC, for example. The family or the person that comes to you will tell you naman their intention. I eventually will rent now and then maybe buy it later on. So it's case to case. If you need the money right away, then by all means sell it. If you don't need it naman, rent muna.
Okay.
For me.
I guess essentially if they need the cash flow, if cash flow is so important, rental is very, very good. And then the location,
Yes, sir.
how close it is to where the businesses or the schools or the hospitals are, I think that's very, very important also kasi mas madali siya
Thank you for providing the correct terms for what I'm trying to say.
But it's nice kasi to hear experiences of people doing it as well. When you were also trying to spot, you said that you like below market deals, you like properties that are lower than its price. What's your style? How do you do that? Do you look at the other condos beside? Do you look at it from online sources? How do you know that it's a really, really, really good deal already?
I look at other condos, how much they are, what are, for example, the furniture that's inside, or for houses naman, if some other people are selling at a higher price, syempre, you will figure out naman by just simply using your calculator. Pero usually, nahanap ko yung word na rush. Rush sale.
Okay.
Or kasi yung mga rush sales, for example, they might have to leave the country, or yun nga, they have to sell this because they want to put up their own business. So siguro mga 50% of my purchases are like that. Yung mga below market or rush. So kasi I like deals. I think my mom instilled that in me. I like deals.
Magaling ka rin tumawad, or is it talagang the price is already low, that's why you don't need to tawad already?
The price is already low to begin with. Yung tawad kasi, I'm very uncomfortable sa tawad. Ang lagi kong sinisimula ang negotiation, okay, I know you want the highest price and I know you want my lowest price. So can we just be in the middle na agad?
Okay.
So, rather than, sige na, ano naman, sige na, please, baka naman. So parang, I want to just cut straight to the point. What's your highest? Okay. This is my lowest. Okay, tapos konti na lang yung room to maneuver. So sige, pwede na yan. Kesa sa, ayoko rin yung feeling na, kasi kung tumatawa din sa akin, di ba, parang hindi mo rin gusto na masyadong sad-sad naman. So, depends din kung ano ang kailangan nila talaga sa, why they need to sell the unit right away.
That's a good way to look at it. No? I ask this question to a lot of people who are real estate investors. If you have 10 million pesos, what will you pick? one unit na 10 million o two units na 5 million? What would be a better play for a real estate investor? Or there's no right and wrong naman with this, more of what your opinion is lang.
I would get the 2 units na 5 million because may wiggle room ka na. This one, for example, pwede mong mabenta or ma-rent for this price. Ito, pwede mong pamataas. And then, pag na, halimbawa na vacant to, this one's still running. Kesa sa isa lang na mawala lahat. So I would buy the 2 units.
Okay, thank you for that. That being said, more than a decade in the industry, what's your biggest real estate investing mistake naman?
I went into parang a franchise, parang food stall lang, and hindi ko talaga naasikaso. I was just the first few years of trying to invest properly. So dapat talaga tutok ka in any business. Everyone has heard it. People have been saying it. Pag hindi ka tutok sa isang high-functioning business, it's very hard. So yung real estate, kahit papano, dahil passive nga siya, asikaso mo pa.
Also goes to show that above and beyond you knowing yung papasukan mo, it's also very important that the time and the effort that you put into it for it to be successful is very, very important. Kasi if it was so easy, then everyone would be super rich. Then kung ganun lang kadali yung, I guess, yung business, no matter if it's a franchise or not as well.
You'll know naman in the first few years agad kung if it's working for you or not. You know, your blood, sweat, and tears, you pour it, tapos ang liit ng profit, maybe it's time to get out. Baka nasa-stress ka lang or yung family mo. Find the right business for you.
What's your technique, no? Before you get to invest in all of that, syempre you need savings eh. How do you save? Is it percentage-wise, or is it when I get this much, I allot this for my savings, I allot this for my investments?
Yeah, percentage-wise, meron for savings, meron for investment. If you give to the church, meron yung tithes, meron for emergencies, meron for fun. Dapat meron ka lagi for fun. Kasi kung withhold mo lahat, ang dami-dami mo pera, hindi ka naman nag-enjoy, hindi rin naman yata tama yun. So, dapat i-balance mo rin. Yung fun siguro includes travel or eating out, ganyan. Pero, the thing with my my entertainment business, eto mahirap sa amin. We always have to buy clothes. Either we always have to buy clothes or we always have to hire a stylist para yung mga clothes na sinusuot namin in every show is either bago or kakalabas lang. Kasi you can't repeat your clothes. So yung mga clothes ko na luma, either pinamimigay, pinabibenta, carousel, or wherever. Kasi para mabalik ko naman kahit mo. So meron din budget na nakaset aside for that.
As you started to parang earn more also, did the allotment for investments increase or baliktad naman when you started in the investments muna, then when things got better, sige, I'll lessen my investments, put more for my enjoyment?
I'm always on the lookout for good investments all the time. Pero chine-check ko syempre yung savings ko. Kung may enough money ako na liquid that I can spend for investment, then yes, I will always try to get a better I always try to get an investment. Gusto ko mag-enjoy pero ayoko yung sobra-sobra. Parang if I'm on like a 1-month vacation, I'll go crazy already. That's too much. I need to work. Except if it's your honeymoon, of course. So dapat i-enjoy mo talaga. Pero kami mga tours, concert tours abroad for the year, doon ko na ikakabit yung vacation ko para nakamura na ako ng flight, meron na akong hotel, meron na akong visa, and then i-extend ko na lang. A lot of people do it. Rather than planning a separate vacation. If we can have a discount on an Airbnb, on a hotel membership, yun lagi yung hinahanap namin. What's the best deal? What's the best deal? So parang it's a mindset na rin to always look for the best deal. Of course, dahil hindi tayo billionaires, you know. Siguro kung billionaires tayo, madali lang eh. Pero, and I'm sure they got to where they are because of also good business practice. If we start good business practices or savings practices, investment practices as soon as we can, then if we are given a bigger opportunity to expand your business, then it'll be better later on.
What would you pick? Saving harder or working harder?
Working harder. Kasi yung saving harder, pag hindi ka nag-work, hindi dadagdag eh. So, Always ako working harder, looking for the best opportunities, looking for different kinds of business opportunities. Like ngayon, for example, lockdown, walang shows. Wala at all. So how do we earn? Kaming mga nag-events. I got into, for example, Facebook gaming streaming. Kasi I'm a gamer.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
So I play games, sometimes Mobile Legends, Call of Duty. I get income from that. So sometimes I do online concerts. There are online concerts that are fundraising to help other people. There are online concerts that give us talent fees. I write songs. I try to collaborate with this artist and that artist, or maybe sell a song. So parang, what can I do while I'm at home? So hindi lang yung nakaintay lang ako na please, sana matapos na ito lahat. So what can I do? Meron ba akong mga clothes or second-hand items na pwede kong ibenta online? So I'll have to do that. So dapat talagang laging nag-work. Kasi ngayon may asawa na ako. Tapos kung magplano kami ng pamilya later on, the work has to continue.
As what you've mentioned though, part of that industry also are a lot of freelancers, videographers, photographers, wedding coordinators that they earn based on, I guess, projects or events. That a lot of them are anxious right now because they're getting zero. There's a lot of retail establishments that are also getting zero. Any words of advice or encouragement for them during this time on what they could do, or at least how they can actually weather it also?
As long as there's no vaccine or a cure, the world will almost stay as it is. I have a friend in Singapore na, are your malls closed or your cafes closed? Sabi niya, no. What? We're not on lockdown in Singapore. What do you do? Few meters apart, no touching of your face, hand wash, ganyan, mask, ganyan. And cafes are open. I work there. No groups of 10 people. Tapos in my head, no groups of 10 people. Eh, yan nga yung mga concerts at events na. So paano na yan? Magiging ganun na ba tayo forever? So, eto masakit pero baka pwedeng maghanap muna tayo ng ibang business opportunity elsewhere. Find another talent that you have na pwedeng mag-earn. Did you hear about this Filipino na to earn, she would go to the Marikina River, plant kangkong there, and harvest kangkong and sell it?
Whoa.
Para lang makakuha ng pera. So, dapat pag-expand na yung thinking natin or how else we can earn. Kasi hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari talaga. Do we improve now our online business? Do we partner with a different company? Do we apply for a different company? Kailangan wag na tayo masyado mag-stick lang to one business. Kailangan meron ng 2 or 3. Especially, what if another virus hits? Something worse than this. This is already worse. This is already bad. Dapat lagi tayong prepared and again save and again invest. Ask help from people like you on how to improve our finances.
And what's interesting is on top of what you mentioned, no, the US just declared also that their unemployment now is 6.5 million just for the week. So 10 million people lost their jobs in just 2 weeks pa lang, and they really haven't yet. So I think it might get worse before things get better, but I like what you said that it's all about multiple streams of income. The reason why I think you're calm right now is that not everything is in just one source, that you know how to diversify. And I think that's what people should do now. They should try to at least open up streams for them so that no matter how long they can weather it as well. Super appreciate your time and you sharing your insights. And I think this is something that people need, kasi that they need to see people who are calm and composed so that they also could get a strategy based on you. Lastly, any final words for Filipinos out there, regardless of what they're doing, where they are?
First, I hope that you're okay. I hope that your health is okay, your family's health is okay. If you have enough, maybe you can help another Filipino. If you don't have enough, maybe don't be shy to ask help from others who may be willing, or these organizations who may be willing. Let's always plan for the worst. Let's always encourage. Let us not pull people down. Kasi kailangan lahat talaga tayo dito. Amen. Kailangan tayo talaga nagkakaisa talaga dito. As much as we can, if we can bear one another, magtulungan muna tayo. And for sure, we will get through this for sure. I hear news that cures are being tested now. So let's hope and pray that it comes soon para the world normalizes soon. But basically, let's help each other. Let's continue to help each other.
Can they reach you in Spotify, YouTube? Where can they hear your songs? Any places that you want them to?
Yes, sir. I actually have a new song. It's on Spotify. It's with Janine Teñoso. The song is Bukas Wala Nang Ulan. I hope it inspires everyone. Please check it out.
I'll try to put the link below for this if you guys want to check it out as well. Christian Bautista, thank you so much. I hope you guys got a lot from all of this and you learned his insights, not just in money, no, and the way he saves, but also in real estate. Because at the end of the day, we will get through this, and after we get through this, there will be an opportunity also for you to save and invest as well. And I hope the learnings that you get from this is something that will propel you higher after this. So thanks, Christian, and I hope this video helps you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Stay strong, stay smart. See you all again soon. Bye, everyone.